I think that I caught the perfect weather yesterday. This morning is gloomy. It might be actually too humid to harvest. Who knows? Well, I mean, I don't know. They know. I accepted an invitation for breakfast this morning, so I'm just heading to the house to have my last supper here on the farm and then back on the road. Is supper dinner or can it be breakfast? And here we go again, back on the road, heading west towards Colorado. Before I leave this area completely, I actually spotted something. This one actually has an electric fence, and I'm not sure if it's because of the cattle that's right over there or if someone drives through this driveway. But it looks so cool. There are a bunch of old trucks parked there. And you can actually see that someone drove on this driveway not that long ago. So I probably just have to be really sneaky. I just hope they don't have a gun or something. Should I? Okay, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. It's, you can tell that there's a car that actually is still drivable. All the other trucks are super old. That's why I wanted to go check it out. But, there's also some cow manure that was ran over with a car and it's super fresh, so yeah, I just can't do that. I don't want to be trespassing someone's property. I must have been really good on the farm. I got a road atlas from them, and so now I'm actually able to plan the rest of my trip somewhat. I mean, those maps were pretty good, but this gives you all the states, all the roads, and just everything you need. Looking at it, I think that I'm gonna actually make it to Denver on Highway 36, so it's a little bit more scenic route. Then from Denver, hop on Highway 70, that's gonna take me to Utah, where, who knows where I'm gonna go there, but I kinda wanna get off the main highway. And after that, getting on 15, and that takes me all the way home. Man, my trip's almost over. Nah, I have still a couple of more days. At a small town that I just arrived in called Norton, I found a secret gallery. Let's go check it out. As I arrived in the city, I actually passed a huge part of this train already. It's long and it goes for miles, I'm pretty sure. It's cool because some of the carts are open. They're all empty, of course, but it's cool to see these carts from up close. I bet that this train has been here for years and years because the track is rusted, the wheels are rusted. I wonder, living in this town, you could probably have one cart as your hangout spot. That would be pretty awesome. Or even better, can you imagine yourself train hopping? Just going through the country on a train, jumping from one car to another and traveling the country like that? Now in this part, I gotta watch out for this track because that one seems to be active. I honestly thought you can climb on these carts, but all of these ladders behind, they just don't go all the way up. They all stop halfway. There's probably a reason. People would climb those all the time. Before leaving Kansas, there's one more thing I want to do, but make sure you don't do it at home. Don't do it at home because it might be dangerous in some states. I totally feel like doing something illegal. Yeah.
216.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Well, that was a good test. I mean, I didn't feel really comfortable walking around with a gun. I guess if I saw someone else there with a gun, that would be a little bit different because I just don't know where the line is. If I can go into places like this, in a gas station, in a bank, post office, I have no idea. But gotta try it, right? The guy that just waved at me, he was in the store and I saw him noticing my gun and just like saying hi to me. So I guess it's a culture here. Now he's gonna be like, damn, I should have brought my gun. We could talk about guns. We can go and shoot guns. All right, enough fun. Let's get back on the road. Some of the postcards that I've sent out already arrived. So don't forget, when you get a postcard, take a picture of it, tag me, and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram too. What I learned on the farm is that the combines are actually legal on these highways. The farm particularly, they actually moved their combines like 10 hours away to the other farms that they own down south and west, and they just take them on these highways. It takes 10 hours because the combines go maximum speed of 23 miles per hour, which is insane. But apparently it's much easier than putting them on trailers and hauling them. I don't know what's the situation in LA right now with COVID, but I've been getting calls for work in the last couple days, and I'm not there. As soon as I get there, I have a few calls I have to make and get back into work, I guess. Is the film industry back up? I mean, that would be great. I'm really looking forward to being back on set. I'd miss this. That's probably the reason why I'm filming all this. I just quickly stopped for gas at Atwood, and there's a military tank right next to me. And I was curious about its history, but the clerk at the gas station had no idea, even though she climbed on it as a kid apparently. And this is not the first town that I'm driving through that has a military tank. Were they just dropped off here when they were transported somewhere on a train? It's pretty cool. These machines are huge. And since I stopped here already, might as well check out their lake. This is a pretty decent sized park. I don't think the town is that big, but this is really nice. I just now crossed the state line to Colorado. I mean, so far it looks the same, but I'm sure that pretty soon I'm gonna see some hills. Kind of looking forward to being in the woods. I swear, there was a little tornado next to me, but by the time I took the camera, it was gone. It's like, just like that, just gone. This is where my geography failed. I really thought that when I enter Colorado, the hills are gonna be pretty much right away. But now that I looked into my atlas, I actually found out that half of Colorado is pretty much farmland. So as soon as we hit the Rocky Mountains, that's when it's gonna start going up. I've been trying to follow on the map where I'm at, and there's still a lot of flatness in front of me. So I don't think I'm that close to Denver just yet. But I'm getting a little confused because I almost feel like I already passed the place that I wanted to stop at and probably stay the night. But then at the same time, I'm not really sure because I just entered Adams County, which is way back on the map. So I'm not really sure. It's really confusing. All right, I gotta stop right here right now. There are bison right to my right side. I'm so excited to see bison on this trip. There's actually a place in Indiana that has bison, and I was really hoping to go there, but this is so cool. I just love those animals. They're so huge. The one that was the closest actually left. I think they're protecting their small ones. They're actually really funny looking. Their front legs are very hairy, and they have all these beards, and their back legs just look like a cow. And the little babies, they look like little cows. They're looking at me. The babies are looking at me. They're like, what is that? Bye. Now I just have to still figure out where I'm at. How far from Denver. If I'm making it all the way there today. Alright. I am actually way past the place where I wanted to stop tonight. I'm actually just about to hit Highway 70. That's gonna take me all the way to Denver, and so I guess I'm gonna head to Denver tonight and figure out there what to do next. If I'm gonna stay in town or if I'm gonna drive through and try to make it into the mountains. We'll see. I have to figure that out on the drive. Denver's 40 miles away. Okie dokie, so we're downtown Denver, and I'm gonna go check out, probably there's like a little creek over here. There's the Performing Arts Center. I'm not really sure what's that direction because the sun is kind of disappearing that way. I'm gonna go and see if I can get some light on these buildings. Oh, I almost forgot to pay for parking. Do I even have to? There's a problem in large cities, and that is where to go to pee, because I can't just go into the park. As I was driving through the city, it seemed pretty empty. And like all the streets, even the parking, I was the only car there. Ooh, this is pretty cool. They have some nice statues out here.
Here's the issue I have with you taking pictures of the statues.
Okay.
Because this is part of gallery and everything right here, this is contracted space.
Oh.
Just remember for next time that
Okay.
if you come over here, just make sure you have a permit.
Okay.
It's a
sounds
stupid
good.
rule. I
Yeah.
get it. I don't really get it either, but
Yeah. Do you understand that? I mean, you have art that you want to show, but you can't take a picture of it from the sidewalk that goes past it. Who comes up with these rules? Hey guys, can I have a question? What would you recommend around here to see?
If you go the other way, there's Capitol Hill, and like there's the Capitol building and the courthouse and stuff, and those are like really cool like Roman architecture stuff.
Thank you, appreciate it. Bye. Those kids were helpful. Hopefully I'll find some nice architecture. I mean, the building of performing arts, that complex, it looks nice, but I don't understand their rules, so too bad. No pictures of that. I honestly don't go to downtown LA much, but this downtown seems a lot quieter. There's no one on the street, and it smells like weed everywhere. You know, Colorado. We should try to get some shrooms. Lots of homeless people though. Almost on every corner, there's someone. No one told me that 16th Street is actually a nice street. I just realized I didn't look at the streets that I'm parked on. I hope I'm not gonna have a problem finding it. I'm walking and walking and walking. 16th Street is actually pretty long. I don't know if it's the outfit and plus maybe holding the cameras, but everybody looks at me. And there it is, the Capitol building. I'd like to say that this is a pretty nice, clean city. Despite the homeless people, I feel like it's a pretty nice place to live. The guys were right, and the walk wasn't that bad. So now I gotta decide if I wanna go all the way to the Capitol or not. On this corner, there's a big park full of tents and a bunch of homeless people with firecrackers. It's kind of a weird combination. But there are police cars around here, so they're probably taking care of it. From way up far, it seems like a nice building, but once you get closer, you actually start seeing graffiti, and you actually realize that the building is closed. I would love to find out some history about this building. Why is this closed? This is too long to read. I gotta ask someone local, someone who will tell me a little bit more. Excuse me, do you know
I was totally wrong. This was actually recent and happened during the riots. That explained everything.
This is actually after all the riots. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but for some reason I thought that it has been closed for a while maybe. But no, this is because of the riots. Like seeing this, I mean the downtown, the 16th Street didn't seem that bad, but this looks pretty bad. This apparently had a statue that came down with the riots. Way on the other side, that's the court building. Let's go check that out too. Hopefully I make it through this camp alive. Hey, what's up, bro? You good? You good? You good? You good? You okay? Yeah. That was close. I don't know if that yo from the background was supposed to attract my attention. I don't know. I guess they just don't like people from the outside walking through their thing. The courthouse building didn't get it bad. I don't really see any damage. But look at that massive door. Well, that was pretty eventful. I think I have to go back to the car because I think that I'm running out of time on the meter. I think I saw enough. I think I got a picture of what Denver is like. I really hope I didn't get a ticket because I've been probably past my time for about 30 minutes now. And there we are. Oh wait, the meter's not out. How long did I have? It expires in 1 minute. Damn, I'm good. Cool, let's hit the road. On the map, it looks pretty simple. I think that I'm gonna just drive out, get on the 70, and then do something similar to what I did like the second night. Driving on the highway, taking an exit, and just camping out somewhere randomly. Oh yeah, this is what I imagine Colorado be like. I ended up finding a spot just on an off-ramp from Highway 70. There's a sign saying 2 hours max. I'm just hoping that that's for the daytime. I'll put my phone number on the dashboard so it might look like I just broke down or something. And yeah, I'm gonna make some dinner and go to bed. Pretty tired. Today was a long day, a lot of driving, but we're in Colorado. Have a good night.